What's up, guys? Petsy, I'm back giving you guys another Halo 5 gameplay commentary. Now, I know the Halo 5 beta has been over for roughly a month now, which is really disappointing. I miss playing this, and that's the last time I've said that about a video game. You know, it's been so long since I've been like, oh man, you know what I really want to do is play a video game. The last time I really want to sit down and play a video game was this Halo 5 beta, which gets me in today's commentary, which is, will Halo 5 fail? I think roughly on the fact that I'm so excited to play this game, and I know I seem a little bipolar just from that, like getting so excited now down to normal tone. I don't see a scenario where both from the consumer standpoint and from the business standpoint where Halo 5 is going to fail. Sure, is it going to be the same Halo that we remember from Halos 2 and 3? No. They have to change it. They have to adapt it. You know, they would get scrutinized if, let's say, they just took Halo 3 and were like, here you go, boom, in Halo 5 with new maps. And people are like, well, it's not really what we wanted. Maybe like a little innovation would have been fine, like just anything. So they've done that. They shunned a lot of what they did in Halo 4. They're like, hey, Halo 4 was sort of a mistake. Let's take some of the good stuff from Halo 4 and tweak some things as well. What they've done, for at least multiplayer-wise, is they've added aim down sights, the thrusters. You guys know it. If you're watching this video, you understand the new changes in the Halo 5 multiplayer, and you guys understand that these changes are probably a positive thing. They're going to change the way you play Halo. Now, are they good changes? Are they changes that we're going to enjoy? So far, I've enjoyed them. So far, I've liked them a whole lot, because it changes a little bit how you play, and I think it's a little bit more fun. You're playing Halo, but you're also kind of playing a different game at the same time, which I like. I do like it. I like the incorporation of aim down sights. I like the incorporation of a few of the other things, you know, including thrusters and hover. It to me is nice. Now, I would like to see sprint gone. I'm not the biggest sprint fan. I like the thrust thing, but I'm not a sprint kind of guy in this game, even though you'll see me do it a lot in this gameplay. I can't say, you know, like, sprint's my favorite thing to do, because it really isn't. But more about the commentary here. I think it's done a lot of things to change the Halo formula from Halo 4 at least, and maybe given some people some, I guess, reason, some hype to kind of buy this game. You know, I think the beta was a smart move. I think it was a real smart move to give Halo enthusiasts and Halo fans a taste of what this game could be, and even give their own opinions on how they would change it, because maybe that will restill some of the confidence in this genre and really in this franchise as well. And I really like the idea of doing that. The beta, I really think it helped 343 in a lot of things, and also helped some Halo fans kind of get their feet wet in this game and understand the way it's going to be played and the way that you're going to have to play this game to be successful. And I think that was a good move, business-wise, and for the gamers. I really think it was one of the first times we've really seen something benefit the gamers. And this was terrible shooting, by the way. That death there should never have happened. That was terrible. But I think there's so much that 343 has done right this time around with the beta, and kind of really listening to the community and really wanting what's best for the community. I don't really see too many ways that we're going to see Halo 5 fail, both as a business standpoint and as a consumer. Let's take it what it's worth. Let's not incorporate multiplayer right now. Let's take it out. Let's say, you know, it's going to be 50-50, hit or miss. It may be good, it may be bad. We don't really know. And let's talk about campaign. What is the campaign going to bring for us? Now, I think it's going to be really good. A lot of people argue that the best campaign was Halo 2, which was the middle installment of that Halo trilogy. What is the best Star Wars? A lot of people argue that's Empire Strikes Back, the middle installment of that trilogy. Now, obviously, not all trilogies are the same, and second installments sometimes aren't as good as the first. What I'm saying, though, is if they can follow suit with the best of the trilogy, maybe Halo 5 will be the best of this trilogy, campaign-wise. I think they're going to really utilize what the Xbox One has to offer, being the fact that it's an Xbox One exclusive, the fact that it made my top exclusive list for 2015, and I think it'll be the first time we really see the capabilities or the possibilities with an Xbox One for a game that's engineered just for that system. and I'm really excited for that because so far most games have been ported over. I think this game in itself is just for that Xbox One, which is going to be great, and I think it's a great thing for gaming and a great thing for Halo, and I think it's going to be successful in that point, because really 2 years into a console transition, you should have the console or start seeing the fact that your favorite games aren't on that console yet, and I think it starts with Halo 5. The other thing that I think could add some added value for the consumer and probably won't cost developers too much money is if they add Firefight. I haven't looked this up to see if they have added it yet, and maybe by the time you're watching this video, if it's in March or December or in July or something like that, maybe they've added Firefight, maybe they've announced it. And if they have, that's great, because I thought that was a great additive feature on ODST. I can't remember if it was on Reach or not, but I know it was on ODST, which was great. It was something fun to play. It was something else to do. And Spartan Ops for Halo 4, while it was fun, it was very limited. It didn't last long enough. And if they bring that back again in Halo 5, I think it'll be something else, something fun and nice, but I think Firefight would give that lasted impression, that lasted fun that we kind of want. It's the same as Horde mode in Gears of War, kind of the same as zombies in the Call of Duty franchises, and I think Halo needs to stick to that route and have their own thing in Firefight, and I think they hit the nail on the head with it in ODST. It'd be nice to see it return in Halo 5. So with campaign, and if they add Firefight, I think you're getting enough bang for your buck there alone, and then with the added multiplayer, where it really seems 343 is focusing on not only bringing this back to the competitive side, because they really, really do. They need to bring it back into the competitive scene, because that's when Halo was its best, was when it was one of the best games to watch on MLG, and I think that Halo 5 has the opportunity to do that, because the skill gap for Halo is still there. And the other thing is I think if you take this game at face value, it is still a competitive game, where kind of Halo 4, it was very gimmicky with jetpacks and invisibility and the shields and all that, but the vanilla game in Halo 5 isn't very gimmicky. You have gun-on-gun battles, you have thrusters that increase the skill gap, you still have the 4-shot kills that increase skill gap, you don't really have a ton of weapon drops, and you kind of have to time when the weapons come in, even though it shows you where the weapons are, which I still think is kind of stupid, and I don't like that, but it still has those increased skill gap things that made Halo such a fun game to watch. Competitively, especially, like, you could be on a 1-on-4 or 2-on-4 and win that 2-on-4 just because you did some acrobatic jumps and got behind people, assassinated somebody, jumped up and threw a grenade, got 2 guys, and then one shot at both of them, and boom, there you go. That's the game. That to me would be fun to see again, and I really hope this game returns to the competitive scene, and I think that'll only help this game out. And let's return to the original statement of, will Halo fail? At the start of the video, I said no. And I'm going to stick to that now. But I want your opinions. I want to know if you guys think Halo 5 will fail. I also want to know if you guys are even going to buy Halo 5. Because I know they've hurt us in the past. And revenge. But I think this is going to be a good game. I really, really do. I have a lot of confidence in them. However, I think we have to address the Master Chief Collection server debacle, which to me was awful. It was terrible because I really wanted to play Master Chief Collection. The one great thing out of that debacle is that the servers on day 1 for Halo 5 are going to be excellent. And I wholeheartedly believe that blunder is only going to make this Halo 5 launch, better. Now, I'm not saying go out and pre-order it. As you guys know, I've said, do not pre-order this game. But go out on day 1 or day 2 or day 3 or day 50 or at Christmas time and get this game. Because I think it's going to be good, and I really think that Halo 343 has learnt their mistake and going to launch pretty flawless servers. Because I think, for the most part, the point of the beta was to test their servers, and for the most part, they were pretty good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave a like? If you didn't like the video, could you please leave a comment telling me why you didn't like the video? And as always guys, I'm Pit City. Until next time, talk to you guys later.